Charvel Guitar Workshop destroyed in California fire. This is from David. And this brings us over to some Music Monday stuff. The home and workshop of iconic guitar maker Wayne Charvel was destroyed in the California forest fires, his son Michael reported. In all, 6 members of the Charvel family lost their homes, but Michael vowed to get back in business as soon as possible. Wayne Charvel began making custom guitars in the 50s and established a connection with rock music in the 80s when his instruments were adopted by artists including Eddie Van Halen, Richie Sambora, Vinnie Vincent, Jakey Lee, and others. He sold the brand but continued to work with Michael under the title Wayne Guitars in Paradise, California. That's really sad. But I hope he gets back to it. So Michael told Popular Mechanics that he feared for his life when he woke one morning to discover his house was on fire. On my street alone, 5 people died in their cars trying to escape. There were only 3 ways out of Paradise, and 2 of them were on fire, so everyone was trying to get out. Wow. That is, wow. My brother-in-law is the fire chief and is friends with the sheriff, and it turns out the sheriff likes Van Halen, so he's like, oh yeah, Wayne Charvel, no problem, I'll put you guys up. That's funny. He's like, oh, you make guitars. That's pretty badass. That's cool. Well, this is really bummer news. But, you know, I'm glad that the guy made it out. And certainly things you can replace. People you can't. Sadly, not everyone in his community made it out. As he reported, 5 people died. So that's very sad. And I'm sure he'll get back to making guitars as soon as possible. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a Freddie Mercury thing in that article as well. I'll bring this up from Music Monday as well. If you haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody yet, I highly recommend it. It's a really fun movie. It's a good rock pick. Or what do you call it? I guess biopic you call it. It's not a documentary. So I'm sure they took some liberties for dramatic effect. But it's based on the story of Queen. I feel like it does a pretty good job telling their story. I enjoyed it very much. And you know, another topic we need to do some of these days for Music Monday is who was the best rock and roll front person if you had to just pick one. And, you know, my gold star has got to go to Freddie Mercury. We'll talk about that on a different day. But Freddie Mercury, I feel like he just set a bar that no one else has been able to reach as far as the dynamic of him as a musician, the dynamic of his songwriting, the way he ran the stage, his vocal talent. Man, he was something. And I feel like this the movie really captures that. So best wishes to Wayne. I'm glad he's okay. And I'm sure he'll be back to playing guitar or building guitars again soon. Those are some heavy hitters that used his guitars.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and